Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Backpacktrader training room for Tuesday, July the 9th, 2024. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and informational purposes only. It's not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right. No more sessions today, so we can do away with disclosure. Crude oil in its first trade of the morning. A short trade. $81.97. Money management at $81.81. A few minutes before the market opens yet. A possible get in sync long. On the YM. Unleaded this morning has had a tough time. We had a trade 1 minute before our start time. We would get in sync with that, which went for a full loss. That was the risk of 59 ticks. So that's a loss of 118. We get a target one trader. Good morning, Neil. We get a target one on the long trade at 908.54. Target two traders only get break even with a couple of ticks. So down 116 on target two. Target one traders picked up 39 plus one, so 40. So you're down 78 at that point. You get a short, that's a full stop out. That's another 86 tick loss. And we get a long right at the end of that short, just beyond the stop. That one is 55 ticks, and it also goes for a full stop out. Crossover filter keeps us out of the reversal. And that looks to be unfortunate at this point because it just hit target one. Pound Aussie just picking up a very small long trade. Its actionable target is target 4. I'd just make that a 2-position trade, target 4 and trail. Money management on crude. Trailer at 81.96. And we have target 1, so this will be a one and done session. 81.79 for target 1, 18 ticks. Now looking for target 2. All right, the YM picking up a short trade. Let's get in sync for our start. getting target 1, so that's going to be a one and done session there. Soybeans. Picking up money management and a one tick stop out, so we get 1 point out of that right there. That's our first trade of the morning. YM stops out to end that trade. Michael Russell with a short trade. Looks like that has hit money management. And we've got a target 1 scenario. And target 2. We're looking for target 3, but that we stop out for a break even. Unleaded with a long trade. Setup. No, that hasn't triggered yet. It's just above the 20 SMA. That's trade number 5 if it triggers in. Crude still in its short. Micro Russell setting new session lows. Okay, soybeans looking for another trade yet, since we did not get to any targets that were actionable. Target 1 was too small, only 5 ticks. We have a 6 tick minimum there. So we would have gone to target 2 with 2 positions. And it didn't get there. YM is done. Crude still in the short trade. We did trigger into the unleaded long trade. So we're around 300 ticks down at this point on the unleaded. Really tough session there. So we were down 116. It's what, 80? 86. Which is down 202 and 110, 212, 312. One close below the balance line on the pound Aussie. Testing the 50 EMA on crude. Looks like it's initially rejected. Soybeans picked, I'm sorry, that's the YM, never mind. Soybeans still flat. YM is power quitting. One and done session this morning. So we're oscillating back and forth between the 50 EMA and 81.80. On crude. And looks like crude trailing stop comes down to 91, and we did stop out there. So that ends that session. Unleaded still in the long trade. Pound Aussie is still flat, and soybeans is still flat. YM setting new session lows. Micro Russell hovering just above session lows for a break-even trade. Oh, the calculator's still following the crude trade, even though it touched the stop. And we did stop out at 91 for sure on crude. Unleaded, just missing money management. A new, slightly larger trade, same entry on 9021 on pound Aussie. Oh, I'm sorry, that was not. That was actually target 3, so I would have, yeah, that would have been a good 3 position trade. Either that or take 3 positions at target 3 and 1 at target 4 and trail would be our standard operating procedure, but it's now money management and target 3 again. Minimum 12 ticks at target 3, so 3 positions at target 3, target 4, and trail. Money management on unleaded. $3.79 for the stop on unleaded. And stopping out for break even on crude. Just 2 more ticks. So we're now 310 ticks down for target 2, 272 for target 1. And pound Aussie triggers in. Pound Aussie is long. Yep, smaller trades. So targets 3 and 4. Soybeans still in the long trade. No, that's right. That was break even stop out. We've got a potential short trade there. Just haven't gotten the crossover yet. It's got to cross under the. So far, it's remained above the. Okay, we're getting a crossover on this bar so far. Very likely we'll get a short trade if we close with a down bar. Now the short trade is going to come up 93.25. Get to 92.5. If we close down from here, it's probably we're getting invoked with chase ticks, so it'll be 92.75. It looks like. Micro Russell with a long trade. Has gotten the money management already. That would have gone up 1 to 54 flat. And another break even. So that's 2 break evens on Micro Russell. And our final trade of the morning on unleaded is a short. Ten minutes to the 10 a.m. crude session. Soybeans taking heat. We did not get a long trade there. Looks to me like I should have gotten a long trade. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I got a set of exhaustion dots. Probably canceled it. And a short trade on Micro Russell. Triggers in. $49.3. More money management. And 47.9 for target. 3. And soybeans stopping out on the long trade. No, soybeans are still flat. We've got 1 point in hand from the long trade, break even. And we have a full loss on Micro Russell, triggering in and going to the stop. So 2 break evens and a loss there. Noisy day in markets. Trade number 6 on unleaded, trying to work its way down, going through the session open. Now Aussie taking some heat, testing the 50 EMA. Not much activity this morning on soybeans. We've still got the session open at 5 p.m. yesterday on screen in that small chart. Unleaded coming back, testing the 50. Initial rejection. Bouncing around the bottom side of the 50. Looks like it wants to go down, but it's definitely not sure. Less than 2 minutes to 10 a.m. crude mini session. Crude is currently flat. So stop down to the long trade there. Soybeans is flat. Micro Russell is flat. Pound Aussie is short. Unleaded is short. YM is done. I'm going to throw unleaded up here on the YM because we really need to take a look at the micro NQ and see if it's doing anything. Okay, that's a no. The long is a no trade. Already hit money management before our start time at 4 minutes after market open. Our first trade looks like 9 seconds to spike down below the entry, come all the way back up to stop. That's a no trade to me. And we now are in a long trade. A long trade with a wick. So let's see what we've got. Target one is 31.5. Yep, that's big enough that I'll make that. I'll use that as a target. So target one and target two are our targets. Target one on this trade is bigger than our normal target two. Now this is our first trade in the morning at 10, right at 10 o'clock, and we are past 10 o'clock now. There's a stop and reverse. Make it 30 and 3/4. Give it an extra point. And we got within 2 ticks triggering in. No trigger on the adjusted yet, so we're still long. Even though the calculator will be tracking the short. Pound Aussie did stop out, so it is flat. Unleaded trade. Back at the entry again. Stop and reverse is off the table. Short hit its stop, so that comes off the table, and we're definitely still in our long trade. Stop and reverse adjustment keeping us in the long trade. Micro Russell with an avoidable long trade, it looks like. Still three trades in the books, 2 break-evens and a loss. tight as the market is this morning, I'm not going to be in a hurry to get into trades. Today. Interesting. Micro Russell moving up off its session lows. YM was down at session lows. Micro NQ up at session highs. Short trade of the Micro Russell triggers in. It looks like we got a money management there. It goes down one that did push through one tick, so that's where it is. And I'm afraid we just stopped out. Yeah, we stopped out intra-bar on that. So that's a third. And we take a full stop out on the Micro NQ long. Stop and reverse was the trade to be in. But that would have been a full stop out anyway, so just as well to do what we did. Micro Russell reaches target 3 if you don't move the stop intra-bar. Nothing on crude yet for the 10 a.m. session. And now I long on Micro Russell. Micro Russell kind of going back and forth at the moment. 52 flat. Money management. And 53.4 for our actionable target, target 3. Unleaded taking some heat. This is its final trade. Micro Russell trade triggering long. $59 tick risk on this trade on unleaded. Unleaded very definitely range bound. Looks like the whole market appears to be kind of range bound. Looks like we can get a short trade off the 50 EMA off of crude. No, let's see, yeah, off of crude. Micro Russell trade taking a lot of heat there. Micro NQ picking up a new long trade. Did trigger in. This one's not nearly as big as the last one. This is a normal size trade. But we'll take going to session highs to get to target. And unleaded back to the entry level on the short. And there is a long trade on crude. $81.91. There it just triggered in. And unleaded taking heat again. Micro Russell just stopped out. Stop out number 2. We just missed target 2 on Micro NQ. We're break even stop, 744 flat. 3 break evens, 2 losses on Micro Russell, 1 more trade. We got the 771.5 on the Micro NQ, and target was at 772.25, 3 ticks away. And stopping out on unleaded. That puts us, that's another 118. It's a 118 tick loss. And we were down 310. It's 420, down 428 on the session. Tough, really tough day. Well, about $1,700. Crude unsure. Micro Russell with a short trade. Final trade of the morning there. Micro Russell down at session lows. It's come down 1 to 45.3. So it missed it by a tick. Set a new session low though. Soybeans with a short trade. Setting new session lows also. Entry at 89.25, and it's right there now. 13 tick target 1, so this is a sizable trade. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, phooey. I just closed the soybean chart. All right, target 1 on soybeans. So that will get us a power quitting. Stock will come down to 90 3/4. Break even stop out on the micro NQ. And a final break even on micro Russell as well. Still long on crude for the 10 a.m. session. Micro Russell is done. Unleaded is done. So we'll put it back where it belongs. Short trade on the micro NQ. Trade number 3. Full loss and a break even so far. Approaching target 2 on soybeans. Unleaded, severe loss on the session today. YM was one and done. Crude was one and done. On the 9 a.m. session, is trying to get bad. It's back to the entry, pushing back up now. And Micro NQ going to be at least a break even. Micro Russell finishes with losing session, 4 break evens and 2 losses. Just not extending. Now setting new session lows. And a win on the Micro NQ, target 2. And stopping, we pick up target 3 and stopping out on Micro NQ. So that will get us to definitely to a positive position after three trades. Crude just a couple of ticks away from money management itself on its long trade. Nothing new on the pound Aussie. And crude goes through target 1 and target 2. So that's That definitely is a one and done session. 13 and 21. 44 ticks. All right, so all we have left is the bottom three charts: Pound Aussie, Micro NQ, and soybeans is in its power quitting trade. So when this trade finishes, it will be done. But I am going to have to call it a morning here. I have got an appointment I've got to get ready for. So three trades in on Micro NQ. Full loss, break even, and a win should have us positive at this point. The wind was strong enough to get us to positive. Soybeans has a break even and has target one in hand on this trade, so this will be power quitting there. Full loss on the pound Aussie trade this morning. 2 winning sessions on crude, big losing session on unleaded. Everyone have a good morning. And we will see you tomorrow morning at 9:30. Regular 9:30 session tomorrow, 10:30 crude oil inventory session. One other announcement, I will be dark next week. I'm going to be on the Tennessee River. Everybody have a good one, and we'll see you tomorrow.